I am here on site at a water heater replacement for a mobile home. Mobile home water heaters require a specific type of water heater. This water heater feeds cold water in at the bottom of the water heater and delivers it from the top. When you have a water heater that has water coming into the bottom, it also requires to have a relief vent installed on it, which will go at the top side of the water heater on the cold side. It prevents water being drained out of the tank if the water were shut off for the mobile home for some reason. We'll also be putting a pan underneath this water heater to protect the wood floor of the mobile home itself. The incoming cold water line and the outgoing hot water line currently is wrapped and insulated, and it also has heat tape. That is because this is an environment where freezing might take place, so we're doing our best to prevent that from occurring and reoccurring. Two code violations on this specific water heater is it does not have an expansion tank, which we will be adding, and also the drip leg from the T&P should extend within 6 inches from the floor as opposed to up top where it's at. So we'll be extending that down. The reason for the extension is if this T&P valve, which is a safety valve, temperature or pressure relief, were to expel any hot water, we don't want that hot water spraying somebody at that height, but directing it down to the bottom within 6 inches so that it can safely, at this point, drain onto the ground. Once we're finished, it'll be draining into a safety pan. Also, as part of a standard replacement, we will be replacing the shutoff valve that feeds cold water into the tank and the flexible gas connector to the gas valve. This water heater also has a saddle tap that is providing cold water to the roof-mounted evaporative cooler. We will be removing that saddle valve and going with a standard 3/4 by 1/2 inch T, and then a 1/4 turn stop for the control going up to the evaporative cooler. Since this water heater is actually setting approximately 28 inches off the ground, we will be doing this with 2 men to get the water heater out and get the new water heater in. Once that is accomplished, the second man is not needed, and we anticipate the water heater replacement to take a total of 3 to 3.5 hours.